Lakewood means rewind, a gunshot means forward. You requested it, so we rewind.
Yeah. Way up. Turn it on. Yeah. Look, I got enemies, got a lot of enemies, got a lot of people trying to drain me of my energy. They're trying to take away from a nigga. Fucking with the kid and pray for your nigga. I got girls in real life trying to fuck up my day. Fuck going online, that ain't part of my day. I got real shit popping with my family too. I got niggas that can never leave Canada too. I got 2 mortgages, 30 million in total. I got niggas that are still trying fucking me over. I got rap niggas that I gotta act like I like. But my acting days are over, fuck them niggas for life. Yeah, I got enemies, got a lot of enemies, got a lot of people trying to drain me of this energy, trying to take away from a nigga, fucking with the kid and pray for your nigga. I got people talking down, man, like I give a fuck. I bought this one a purse, I bought this one a truck, I bought this one a house, I bought this one a mall. I keep buying shit, just make sure you keep track of it all. I got bitches asking me about the code for the Wi-Fi, so they can talk about their timeline and show me pictures of their friends, just to tell me they ain't really friends. Ex-girl, she the female version of me. I got strippers in my life, but they virgins to me. I hear everybody talking about what they gon' be. I got high hopes for you niggas, we gon' see. I got money in the course, so all my niggas are free. About to call your ass a Uber, I got somewhere to be. I hear fairy tales about how they gon' run up on me. Or run up when you see me, then we gon' see. I got enemies, got a lot of enemies, got a lot of people trying to drain me of this energy, trying to take away from a nigga, fucking with the kid and pray for your nigga. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, fuck all of you niggas, I ain't finished. Y'all don't wanna hear me stairs to go. Y'all don't wanna see win 50 or woe. I got real ones living past Kennedy Road. I got real ones with me everywhere that I go. I'm trying to tell you, I got enemies, got a lot of enemies. Every time I see them, something wrong with their memory. Trying to take away from a nigga. So tired of saving all these niggas, Mike. Yeah, run. I got enemies, got a lot of enemies, got a lot of people trying to drain me of this energy, trying to take away from a nigga, fucking with the kid and pray for your nigga. I'm off this one.
Uh-oh, he's here. The bad guy is here. I'm back. Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon. Holla. Y'all come in and let's talk. Let's chat about what's been going on. We got to have a serious talk, okay? We got to be accountable in the beef sector. Let's do that.
Style doing them in this bird very trench. These birds copy every word, every inch. But gang got the hammer and the wrench. I pull up in that $250,000 up the lot. Oh, now she trying to be friends like I forgot. Show off my diamonds like I'm signed by the rock. Ain't pushing out his baby's telly by the rock. Hey, yo, I been on. Bitch, you been con. Bentley tints on. Fendi prints on. I mean, I been storm. X-Men been form. He keep on dialing Nikki like the Prince song. I been on. Bitch, you been con. Bentley tints on. Fendi prints on. Hey, yo, I been off. Laura been crop. Place say Chung-Li. Drop the Benz off. Oh, I get it. They painted me out to be the bad guy. Well, it's the last time you're gonna see a bad guy do the rap game like me.
Okay.
Pop the chopsticks. Put it in my bun just to pop shit. I'm always in the top shit. Box beats, bitch, fuck the gossip. How many of them could've did it with finesse? Now everybody like she really is the best. You played checkers, couldn't beat me playing chess. Now I'm about to turn around and beat my chest. Bitch is King Kong, yes, it's King Kong. Bitch is King Kong, this is King Kong. Chinese ink on, Siamese links on. Call me 2 Chains, name go ding dong. Bitch is King Kong, yes, I'm King Kong. This is King Kong, yes, Miss King Kong. In my kingdom, with my Timbs on. How many championships? What? 6 rings on. They need rappers like me.
Y'all need niggas like me. so y'all can come live, OGs, and talk all y'all shit. Let's go.
Hey yo, I been on, bitch, you been con. Bentley tints on, Fendi prints on. I mean, I been on, X-Men been on. He keep on dialing Nicky like the Prince song. I been on, bitch, you been con. Bentley tints on, Fendi prints on. Hey yo, I been off, Laura been crop. Place say Chung Lee, drop the Benz off. The fucking sci-fi. Give me the password to the fucking Wi-Fi.
Oh, 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 oh. Oh, baby, let me do that again. There we go. Oh my God. Good fucking morning. Good afternoon, wherever you are. What's goody? Listen, it's been a lot going on in these streets. It's a lot going on in these streets, and I'm afraid to say this, but it appears to seem like it's my fault. Like it's King Roman News' fault. I done caused so much damage in the beef sector. I've torn up the trifecta. I have called the police. I've got the police involved. They're down here watching all of y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. I feel so bad. I'm here to say I am so sorry, because you all have been out here working hard to just beef with each other, just to have a common space to go back. And no one's ever called the police. No one's ever did this kind of stuff. No one's ever went to jail. No one's never did any of this stuff. Not until King Roman News. And it hurts my heart. Hold on. I feel bad. And as many y'all have known Rico for 10 and 11 years, and y'all have funded his pockets. Y'all have given money to this man. Y'all have given him advice. Y'all have let him up on your panels. Some of y'all have met him. Y'all have given him furniture, clothes on your back. Hold on. And for me, King Roman News, to come down here and to beef with Rico Reports and to do what I did, allegedly. You are the worst. You are the bad guy. We're all going to link up and we're going to pile on you. We're going to get you. Now we're going to get you because you're the bad guy. And so I just wanted to start by saying I apologize for becoming the bad guy. I'm sorry that I've made the sector what it is. I am so sorry. I should have known better. I should have all of that stuff. Okay, I want to make sure I say that. Good morning to everybody here. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the subscribers of the beef sector. Shout out to the crew. Shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to you on the replay. Even you who are hate watching, who's watching right now saying, ugh, I can't stand him. Even you. Thank you for being here. I hope you like, subscribe, and shared, and I hope you contribute to the goals. Today we got a lot to get into. Before I begin, I wanted to say this. So y'all know, contrary to popular belief, I've been consulting now since March and shit. So I have my biggest first contract coming up. It's a 6-month project. It begins in August. And so it's the deadline submission for this project is in January of 2026. So they contracted a couple of us. I was contracted, a couple of other people were contracted, and we're supposed to put together this commission for this organization to prepare a grant, a huge grant. We're not talking small dollars, big dollars for them to submit. So I'm so excited. I've been doing pre-research. I don't order data using my own money. I've been doing all kind of stuff because I want to come to the table ready. I'm excited. And plus, it is so hard for me to get my consulting practice up off the ground, having little experience, like having little contracts. So to have this contract right now, it's going to do wonders for me, helping me to, get somebody else in and say, look, I did this. So over the next 6 months, I'm going to be really, really dedicated to that. I have to be. Like, a lot is riding on this and I can't fail. So shout out to me for that, honestly, because I'm grateful. Shout out to, even the crew who have, just offered me great advice on this huge thing that's about to come. So shout out to y'all on that. All right, y'all, let's just jump right into this shit. And shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that's in this motherfucking building. Thank you so much, Tisa. Thank you so much. I'm gonna have to say heavenly goals. They're so heavenly. Y'all are so heavenly. Ida Wallace, this is so heavenly. Heavenly goals. Thank you, Barn Dog, Brick Girl member for 2 months. Thank y'all for being in here. Listen, I appreciate all the heavenly goals that you guys give me. You're ain't on. Why am I reading this? Why am I even reading this now? Let me get into this. And again, feel free to drop your comments in the chat. I don't think the mods is gonna be on y'all like that, but feel free to drop your comments in the chat. I'm not gonna be mad. I didn't turn members on. I didn't give a significant amount. I know y'all mad. I know y'all upset, and we're here to talk about it. So we're gonna talk about it. So let's get into this, right? We're talking about accountability in the beef sector today, okay? And I want to be very, very clear that this live is literally only and solely focused on me, okay? Me and accountability in the beef sector, okay? This is not about my ego. This ain't about a power trip, control, clicks, and views. This ain't about none of that shit. Today's live is literally about me, my role, what I played in this part, and accountability, okay? So again, write whatever you want to write, but I'm focused on my role, okay? I wanted to say that. I also want to make sure today I touch on my true intentions with all of this, beefing with Rico and the outcome and whatever happened. I want to talk about my intentions because it's easy to come out here and, he called the police and he did all of this stuff. But everyone forgets and oftentimes forget everything that has happened in the story. And I was thinking about it the other day. If only Rico had the same amount of support that you all are giving him and calling him and doing all, if only he had that same amount of support before all of this, we wouldn't even be in this situation. But let's talk about it. And Benzone, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Is it the mic? Fee Brown? Can I fix it? Y'all, is the mic okay? Y'all let me know. Can y'all hear me? Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, DeBushes. Thank you, baby. All right. So we all know Rico was detained on July 29th. He was detained on July 29th. It was early in the morning. I think it was like 6:30, 7:30 a.m. in the morning. We know he was detained. We all watched the clip. We saw the officer, asked to go into his place. We saw that the officer was barely able to go into the place. He stepped in. The dog came running out. The officer probably looked around, came out. We heard the officer say, based on what you just showed me, I'm going to have to detain you. We heard all of that. We saw that. We found out that Rico was detained for animal cruelty, torture, injure, not feed the animal. We saw all of that happen in real time. We saw Wiley and the Icon bring us, information about afterwards when he came out, what it was for, when is his next court date. We saw all of that stuff. we also got a chance to see Rico when he came out, and he, you know, came and spoke on different channels. He went on his live. We heard that allegedly he lost his employment. I don't think any of us knew that he was working at a liquor store, even had a job, but he lost his employment, allegedly. He, you know, apparently, you know, there's this thing now that everyone thinks that his dog is going to be killed and euthanized within a couple of days. And so we saw all of that. We heard all of that. And everybody is so emotionally connected. They're like, oh my God, 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 oh my God. But no one ever stopped to talk about how we got to this point. So I want to take a moment to talk about how we got to this point. And again, this is solely me talking about my side, my role, what I'm accountable for. And I'm being very genuine with this. That's why this live is, I'm not dragging nobody in this live. I heard everybody talking shit. I heard all y'all, trust me. I heard it, but that's not my focus today. My focus today, and in the moment right now, in the history of the beef sector, is to make sure I get out here exactly what I saw happen and how this all played out. Okay. So how did we get here? The first thing that happened was on or around July 4th. Rico was outside with his dog. Now, I wasn't in the live. I hadn't watched Rico. I didn't see it at all. So apparently, you know, he was a little bit irritated because he wanted to start a fire and couldn't start the fire. So he was trying to leash his dog up so that I guess he can go get some bladder fluid or something. Again, I wasn't there in the live. And the clip that I saw, because again, everybody had a reaction in that moment. Everybody calling, everybody doing something. There was so many different people doing something. The clip reaction I saw was on LSA. So when I saw it on LSA, it was literally of that. And I said, oh my God. Are you fucking kidding me, Rico? Are you kidding me? And in that moment, my heart went out to the dog. I instantly said to myself, Rico, you don't need this dog. You don't need this dog. So then I watched a couple of your other videos with your dog. See, this is the stuff y'all don't want to talk about. And I said, oh my God, that dog is afraid of him. That's what I said. That's what I said. So then and this was a Saturday. So then I go online, get to typing and try to see, okay, who can I call? What can I do? The only thing I could do was file an online report. That's the only thing I did. So number 2 in this process, after first watching Rico in not just one video, a couple videos, for those who said, oh, that wasn't abuse, punch his dog. I don't know if y'all like to be punched or you punch your kids or you do that. That's your problem. Okay. But I saw that. And I filed an online report. Now, you send the online report in and you get a case number. That's all you get back. And I left it be. I moved the fuck on. That's what I did. I moved the fuck on. Third thing happened. Rico came out here screaming and hollering. Who motherfucker, y'all fuckers calling on me? And they came and checked on who the fuck, what the fuck are you bitches? All of this shit. So I'm like, well, I know I definitely made a call. Now, call loosely, filed an online report, because everybody's saying they made a call. You really can't make a call. You got to file an online report. Even when you call, they're going to say, you got to file a report online because that's where you get your case number. They're not going to take you over the phone. Do you hear me? Everybody saying they called. They had to start with an online report. Okay? Who called on me? Blah, blah, blah. All of this shit in the third. And I'm like, well, I know I did. I know I definitely was one of them. So in my live, I came live and said, yes, I called Rico. That was some bullshit that you did to your dog. This ain't the first time you've had an offense with an animal. You're drunk half the fucking time. Who knows what you're feeding the dog? At this point, I didn't even know what his place looked like. Because again, I wasn't watching Rico that much. So he comes live. So he came live screaming, and then I went live. And I said, yes, I was the one who also called. So then the fourth thing that's happened is Rico responds in 3 videos to me. 3 videos. Cuss me out. Cuss me clean out. Remember this? Remember this, y'all? The live. I'll run that credit card up. Play with me. Remember all of that shit? I strangle you. I do all of this shit. I'm like, damn, I'm only one of many that called. I'm like, okay. So as he's doing this, right? Told me about trademark and all of this shit. As he's doing this, I sort of just dial down. I left it alone. I left it the fuck alone. After that Saturday, I didn't follow up on the report. I didn't call. I just figured that it's done. Whatever is done is done. Left it the fuck alone. And I left Rico alone. I said, well, bye. Because remember, I got Miss Throat over here in my ear now. So that Friday, next Friday, now, so that's Saturday, we come next Friday, I do a live. I'm dragging the old hags. Y'all in the chat, what about Rico? Don't forget Rico. I'm like, I'm not paying attention to Rico. I'm gonna leave that alone. Leave it alone. So then we move to the roundtable discussion weekend, or whatever you want to call it, the OG panels and all that, whatever you want to call it. We get that weekend. I decide, I say I'm gonna be a subby, I'm gonna chill, I ain't gonna say nothing. Rico on panels, throwing shade. I'm in the chat, ignoring him. I'm in the chat saying I'm in subby mode. He hits Pizarro link. Yeah, that's right, bitch. You better stay in subby mode. That's right, motherfucker. I'm like, all right, Rico. Again, shit y'all don't see, right? Because y'all so mad now. I'm leaving it alone. I'm like, whatever. Ciao, bye, please. So we got that whole day going on. He on panels and these fake niggas and blah, 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 blah. I'm just in the chat. Whatever, ciao, bye. Because I know me. I know me. So we get to Sunday. Kimmy does a live. Rico still talking shit. I'm just leaving it alone. Deanna does a live. Now the live was about ODS, but Rico still want to pivot to me. So I'm in Deanna's chat chilling like I always do. Oh my God, what? Because we were talking about the ODS thing. He couldn't wait to say these fake niggas like King Roman News motherfuckers want to talk on and want to record phone calls. Now I'm just quiet. I'm in the chat minding my business. Then he starts turning it up on me. So I say, okay, fuck it, bitch. I'm not finna do this no more. So I start turning it up in the chat too. Right, Beef Sector? Because that's what y'all want. So I say in the chat something about anal cancer and syphilis. And it's funny because everybody, oh my God, that's a secret he told him and he's telling everybody. Ain't no fucking secret he told me. He went to his doctor's appointment. It was on a live. He deleted or hid the live. Unfortunately, somebody recorded it and tagged a whole bunch of us in it. And we had the chance to go see. And I was watching it. And that's what was said. So I wrote the shit in the chat. You worried about me, bitch? Worried about what you got going on. The fuck? But y'all mad. Oh, he putting his sickness and health reads. But the man's up here. Y'all, where was all of y'all when he was saying credit card scam and then he gonna cut me with a knife and pull up at my door? That wasn't concerning. What's most concerning is me saying anal cancer in the chat. Okay, right. Okay. Hey, fine. So I then still leave it alone and go about my day. Niggas still making live. Mind you, this is Sunday. This past Sunday. Niggas still making lives. Still going live and talking shit over there. I'm getting priority alert notifications, Rico this, Rico that. Other people telling me shit, Rico over there doing this, doing that. I'm like, whatever. When I go live, I'll talk. He want to, because what you said, Rico, was if you call again, I'm going to show up. You said that multiple times, and I let it go. But again, beef sector, what you going to do, King Roman? I bet you won't. What you going to do? Now, y'all know that I filed an online report and got a case number. So if I'm telling you I'm going to call back and I have a case number, clearly I'm calling to follow up on my fucking case. There was no new call. There was none of that. Everybody want to make it seem like, oh, this was all Roman doing. There was none of that. Okay? None of that. So I do my run it back on live and I call. Now, I have it here and I want everybody to pay attention to this call. Okay? Pay attention to this call. Let's go. Hello? Hi, I'm calling to check on the status of a pending case. Yes. Now y'all realize I've put y'all on mute because I'm asking them about my case number. If you can see, if I can put this back up, I'm looking for my case number to ask them to follow up on my case number. So as I'm doing this, the man is telling me, okay, the man right here is telling me, I can't never get on the same screen. The man is telling me, your case is closed. That's what he's telling me. Where the fuck? That's what he's telling me. My case is closed. And so I'm on mute trying to figure out, oh, it's closed. Well, why ain't nobody send me nothing? I ain't got nothing in the fucking email. I ain't got no confirmation. I ain't got nothing. I said, well, then can somebody send me something or can I talk to somebody who did the case? So at this point in time, he's telling me what I got to do. So I go off of mute so everybody can hear.
That ID number for reference.
Okay, and so what would be the process once it's still ongoing? Would they reach out to me about the next contact they make with the dog owner?
I mean, if any updates, you would have to call and get yourself.
Okay, and this is the number that. Now, he's still trying to struggle with, sir, it's closed. So you would still have to call and figure out where your status at. That's what he's trying to get around. He's beating around the bush trying to, sir, it's closed. We did a visit. There's nothing wrong. It's closed. Let's continue. That I would call for the next update.
Well, you would keep in contact with our animal cruelty unit. I can give you the number.
Okay. You can give the number. At this point,
it's going to be 718
mm-hmm.
276
Okay.
3319.
3319. Okay, so I'll just follow up there with my my case number.
All right.
All right.
You have a good one.
What? Now, I want to know, after watching that, where did I call the police? Where did I call again to file another report? Where do you see any of that? See, I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. Because I came out here and stood on 2 toes and told this nigga, yes, I made a report. So I'm the bad guy. Now, this is Monday. Monday around 3 o'clock. He gives me another number to call to check up on my status. of my case. My live's still going on. I'm like, well, what you say, Roman? What you say? You all, I had to put y'all on mute because I was saying personal information and I didn't want anybody say, oh, he doxing. I ain't doxing motherfucker. Nobody, no personal information was revealed. I asked for the status of my motherfucking case number and he told me at this current time, they've made one visit. They don't have another visit scheduled and told me to call the animal cruelty information so I can get more information about the report. And that's the number he gave me. So that's where we at. So I'm going to call. Because I want to know what happened. When you check, bitch, I need a record. Can you email me? I want to know what happened. Where do we stand with this animal? So I don't. Now, that was Monday. That's Monday around 3:30ish. I didn't even call animal cruelty. But even if you call animal cruelty, you still wouldn't be able to get through or do anything. It's a number line. You won't get shit. Y'all heard the number. Call and see what's gonna happen to you. You're gonna get the motherfucking runaround. But let's think about that. Monday, this happened. Tuesday, this man gets arrested 6 a.m., 7 a.m. in the morning. And I'm to blame. Okay. I can understand that. Okay. And see, I can go one step further. That if Rico was to really wanted to like pursue this and say that someone is harassing him, I tell him to subpoena the animal cruelty and ask, who report was this? Can I get contact information because I feel like I'm being harassed? I beg you to do that. And I promise you wholeheartedly, you wouldn't get no trace back to me. Because see, my case is closed to this day. And I still didn't go back and file another report. There was no need for me to do it. My whole point was I'm going to call and check up on my motherfucking shit. But it got interpreted. I done called the police and I done did all of this. There was no calling of the police. This was literally calling animal control for what I saw. This done turned into, they don't want to drag. He want to call the police. Ain't nobody called the damn police. There was no reason for even he's throwing a knife at me. I still ain't called the police. For what? I'm not worried about Rico and I'm not worried about this to this day. I'm not worried about your threats. I'm not worried about your knife. I know that you're doing that online. But I know what I saw with that dog. So I want to first make sure I correct some of the narratives. I filed an online report first and follow up online. That's the chain of events for King Roman News. I did not call the police. There was no welfare call checks made. I called animal cruelty on live. And the man said, you got to call another number. Y'all saw that. He couldn't even help me. I don't see no case here. I don't see nothing. And again, my intention was to get the dog checked out. Not for Rico to be detained. Not for him to lose his job. That was never none of my intention. But those things happen and now it's my fault. Now it's my fault. Now, when the police showed up at his door and he started telling them about his stuff on YouTube and all of this shit, and they say, well, who else is in the apartment? And I stepped in. And they stepped in your place. They stepped in your place. Stepped out. I don't know what they saw in your dog. Because again, that was none of my issue was not what I see on your dog. Never described on that. But we're here. Now we're here. So what I want to do now is, I want to acknowledge what I did in this situation. I want to acknowledge it. Did I take it too far? Yeah. I can say yes. I didn't have to do that online. If I wanted to follow up on my case number, I could have did that shit offline. There was no need for me to come do that shit on live in front of y'all. No, absolutely not. But because I was angry and offended and hurt and saw him keeping talking shit everywhere, I decided, well, it's my turn. I should have ignored Rico. Shout out to Phi, and I even heard VS. I heard BB Nice. I heard a lot of you all, and I listened to you all. Even though, everybody, they have your commentary. It's cool. But I heard you. And yes, I should have ignored Rico. I should have ignored the fuck out of Rico. I didn't have to come back and respond. After the roundtable discussion shit, I should have just let that shit go. Let him go live, talk his shit. But see, that's that beef sector ego in me. Nah, bitch, you ain't gonna talk shit to me. I'm about to come live and drag you too and get into your ass too. That's what I did. And I can acknowledge right now. Yes, I didn't have to. But I was certainly hurt. The credit card scam, and I'm you and Daisy Dukes and all, and I'm a strangle you and your dog, and you see this blade here. I'm looking like, damn, okay. So yeah, I acted out of anger. Yes, I did, and I can admit that. I should have reached out to Rico, and let's talk about that. The last time Rico and I have had like a text conversation or a phone conversation was like 2022. Only other time I would have to cash app him a message. I didn't feel like cash apping him a message about that. And I didn't have his number. I didn't go to my community wall. I didn't drop down under his. No, I didn't do any of that. I should have, but I didn't. Again, I was acting on fucking beef sector anger, nigga. I was mad as a bitch. You want to turn up on me? I'm going to turn up on you too. But I didn't have to do that. I'm not no new nigga no more. I can't keep running around here acting like I'm new, pulling the new shit. I got a lot more. I got a bigger burden than fucking Rico. But 2020 hindsight is a bitch. It's a bitch. And so I let my anger during this entire situation, I let my ability to get worked up by somebody in this situation take me to a motherfucking place I shouldn't have done. No, I shouldn't have called animal control on live. Do I regret filing a report? I don't. Do I regret calling on live? I do. I didn't have to take it that far. So I acknowledge that shit. I hear y'all saying it. I hear it and I see it and I acknowledge that fucking shit. Whole fucking heartedly. It is what the fuck it is. I can't say what somebody else, I can't acknowledge what the other side could have done better or could have done in this situation. Because again, we're in the beef sector. Somebody do something to you, you coming out swinging. It's up to me to control that shit. I didn't control that shit. I took this shit to another place. It shouldn't have fucking went. Yeah, I acknowledge that. Moving forward, I have to understand how important it is to move in silence. How important it is to play this game, but play it silently. Because as much as I'm doing on camera, motherfuckers is watching you off camera. And you can get caught up in so much shit. You don't know what somebody else's intentions are. You don't know if somebody saw you calling and felt motivated. I don't know the influence. I don't know. But I recognize it now. I need to work on controlling my responses when I'm angry. Not everybody and everything warrants a turned up King Roman news. I know it's entertaining and I know it's fun, but I'm the one that got to come back down here and eat crow for some of the dumb shit that I've done. I got to hear the bitches bitching and shit in their commentary. I do. So I got to understand and look back like, yo, Roman. I mean, yeah, but was it worth all of that? And I'm reflecting. I am. Hell yeah. Motherfuckers I was cool with down here subtly dragging me now. Subbies are, oh, I can't stand King Roman now. I'm in the paint with this shit. Shit that I saw other motherfuckers in months ago. I'm right here in it. But the difference is, yes, I can sit here in front of y'all and say, yeah, I went too motherfucking far. I didn't have to do that on live. I have to do none of that shit on live. I didn't want Rico to be in the position he was in. Certainly I didn't. I already understood going into this that Rico isn't too savvy when it comes to the police. And just listening to what he was saying to the police, I was just like, so I had to deal with that shit. As much as he did, I was watching it real fucking time. And I'm standing here as a man telling y'all in real fucking time, yeah, that shit wasn't cool. That shit wasn't cool at all. Again, I can't call out what the other side should be on the line for or not. I can only talk about myself and take accountability for my actions. Hold myself accountable. And that's what I'm doing. Stop taking the bait. Like, stop taking the bait. When Rico came out here and said, whoever called him, who the fuck am I to have to say, yeah, I did it and what? I could have sent him something on the side. I could have figured out another way to communicate to him. Yeah, I was a concerned dog owner as well. Who the fuck am I to just come out here on some shit like that? Like, I have to slow my roll because, like, I don't want to find myself in a place now, oh, you think you this nigga. Anything somebody say or everything somebody say, you got to roll out. No. You know what Rico go through. You see Rico. You've met Rico. Is it really worth you taking a bait and going live and turning up? Is the content that fucking dry, Roman? You've always prided yourself on not falling for taking a bait and coming out here giving commentary or engaging myself in beef. That's not necessary. But here I am. And I look back 100%, Roman. 100% this shit could have been prevented. And I eat that shit. I'm gonna eat. I mean, I lost subs out the ass. And I want to shout out to subscribers and folks who sent me messages in support of Rico, in support of me. How could I read them all? I read all the messages. Normally I don't check my IG messages. I read the messages. And I'm gonna eat that shit. Some of the most respected people that I respect down here got on my ass, in my ass. So I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat it. I also need to realize when I'm beefing with someone, when it's time to pull back and fucking retreat. Just because you may be winning a beef, just because the optics may look like you're the upper hand in a beef, that don't mean you keep applying a gas. Maybe you might need to let back, Roman. Maybe you might need to chill, retreat. Even winners need to retreat. Even the stronger player need to retreat. I should have retreated. I know I was sitting there during the weekend and listening to him dog me out and shit, and I'm just sitting there taking that shit. I should have stayed in that fucking mode. But again, I'm in the beef sector. I'm playing a game. You ain't finna talk who the fuck. I ain't scared of you, nigga. You ain't fucking talking to me, bitch. No, Roman. This ain't the moment. Retreat, bitch. I'm so still interested in engaging with Miss Throat. What you doing over here doing this? It ain't time. It ain't worth it. But I did it. I gotta learn how to retreat. It ain't bad. It ain't a bad thing. It only make you easier to come out here when it's time to come out here. I ain't retreat. And the last thing is, I truly got to learn as I'm in this to play the game and not let the game play me. Like, don't walk yourself into a trick bag, nigga. Like, yeah, it may sound funny for y'all. It may sound good for me to do. But don't walk yourself into a motherfucking trick bag that you got to sit in for months and years to come. Don't do that shit. Think about it. I'm not dumb. Why the fuck would I ever come live doing a call like that? If I'm not calling a place just to be random and funny, like the horse thing, I don't have no motherfucking business doing a call like that, especially when I got a case number on live. It throws it all out the window because now it's like, are you doing this for a show? What really is your intent, Roman? I know what my intent is, but is it really your intent when you got to come do that shit on live? I had those talks with myself. Oh, I know, baby. I realize it. And the only thing I can sit here and say is I accept that shit. And moving forward, that's just some shit I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do. I don't call the cops on people because I'm not scared of nobody. I've not put court paperwork on anyone because I'm not scared of no one. I want to be very clear about that. No one fears. I don't give a fuck if you've been down here dragging since the dragging started. I don't give a fuck if you've been gang. I don't give a fuck what your background is. I'm not physically scared of anyone down here. So there was no need for me to call the police, especially on Rico. I didn't even call the police on MHB, and he skipped tracing my ass. So what the fuck I'm calling the police for? I know what the fuck I'm getting myself into. I've not done that. I've never pushed court paperwork on anyone. Hasn't crossed my mind. Contrary to popular belief. The most y'all say is I've doxed a nigga. But who hasn't doxed someone around this bitch? Let's be honest. Who hasn't made a phone call around this bitch? Let's be honest. So yeah, I'm gonna take my accountability for this call. I'm gonna take my accountability for this, for the animal cruelty call. I'm gonna take that. But all that other shit, I'm not eating. Show me the motherfucking proof. I want to know that my report was the reason this nigga got detained. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that shit. So you do what you want. But I know what I did. And I know what my intentions were. Just make sure that while you're angry right now and you're upset with me, that while you're offering Rico help, your intentions are truly to help Rico and not because you hate me. Because, see, I'm going to come back in 3 or 4 months and I got a list of everybody out here throwing support at Rico. I'm going to come back out and say, I wonder, are you still supporting him the same way? See, it's the hypocrites. But again, I can only take accountability for my actions. Now, respectfully, I do wish Rico the best. Respectfully. And I hope he gets the support and training he needs to get his dog back. And let me clear that up. Rico's dog is not going to be euthanized. Legally, they can't euthanize the dog until his case is settled. Then there wouldn't be a case. You understand? They're not euthanizing the dog. Okay? If you want to call, okay, just go Google, do your Googling, figure out the shelters there. You reasonably deduct and call a shelter and ask them. They're going to tell you the same thing. If the dog is here because of a pending court case of animal cruelty, after we check the dog out and do our investigation, we have to wait for the court to tell us what's the next move, whether we're giving him the dog back or we're taking the dog. That's September 30th. I mean, this just happened this week. We're already, the dog gonna be killed in a couple of days. You got Jay Dunn, the machine driller. Okay, since I'm the dog killer, Jay Dunn, the machine driller, over there saying the dog is gonna get killed. Ma'am, I know you want to beef. I know you need another storyline. I know. I'm not interested. See, I'm gonna follow. I'm finna figure this out. I'm gonna figure this shit the fuck out. I'm not interested. But I respectfully, I wish you the best. I really do. And I know wholeheartedly that if it came down to it for them pulling up reports who did it, I wouldn't be one of them. I can stand firm in that shit 100%. The man told me my shit was closed. I never called to do anything. I ain't get an update. Before this live, I wanted to email the lady to say, can you just send me an email saying the case is closed so I can show you guys? Which I'm going to still do. Respectfully, I want to shout out all the CCs because I realize how important it is on both sides. Supporting Rico and calling me out. Shout out to all y'all. But I hope the same energy is applied all the way around. Not because I hate King Roman. Not because, oh, we got to get something on King Roman. We got to, because y'all hate me. Because, see, I could leave YouTube 30, 60, 90 days. And what you going to do? Is the beef sector going to change? They going to stop calling? They're going to stop doing, what's going to happen? But I'm the bad guy. And I'll sit in this seat right now. I'll sit in it. I get cozy in it. I'm fine with that. One thing you'll never say is I ain't never come down here in front of you, beef sector, and told you and took accountability for what I felt like was bullshit. Me doing that shit on live. Yeah, if that was the tables turned, I would be humiliated. Yeah, I would be all of that shit. And that wasn't my intention. I want to again shout to those who reached out to me, both sides of the fence. Listen, I'm I'm a guy. Even when I responded to y'all, I'm the kind of guy that takes all constructive criticism. And I heard you all. That's why I have the live that I have today. This ain't about dragging nobody. This ain't about tearing Rico down. This ain't about tearing down everybody, tearing me down or wanting to come for me. This ain't about that. Nah, I want to do something that I don't really see people do around this bitch. Is take accountability for their motherfucking actions when they've gone too fucking far. And that's what I'm doing. And you can stay mad. And that's okay. But just know, I know where the fault lies when it comes to me. I understand my role. I ain't never been a man to run away from my shit. I'll stand in front of y'all and tell y'all that shit. It's cool. I know I lost a few people and it's great. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not going to block you. That's why I ain't got the live like that. I'm not going to trash you. I'm not going to dog you out. I'm not going to, if I see in other chats talking shit about me, I ain't going to do none of that shit. I ain't going to do nothing. I'm not that kind of CC. You do what the fuck you want. Go where you want. You think it's wrong? You done with King Roman? I can't change your. Only thing I can do is come down here and tell you, yes, that was I played a role in that. I played a role in that. Yes, that's what this live is about. And I want to do a special thank you to all of the subscribers. And I tell you, I don't ever do this shit. Bang it in the chats. Like y'all, like I appreciate the support. I appreciate it, but you ain't got to bang for me in the chats. Let the commentary flow. Let people get their rocks off. I always say suppressed people when they can't speak, they get angry. Let these people get their rocks off. Let them talk. But do know I see all of y'all. I see it, and I be saying names like, oh my God, and that baby. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you looking at the intent of what I was doing and not getting caught up in the minutia of what everybody been saying from OGs down to newbies. I appreciate that shit. And all I can do is say I respect you for that. You definitely got loyalty out of me. And crew. I would not be able to be the kind of content creator down here if not for y'all. Every last one of y'all. I'm talking to y'all. Yes, the fuck I am. Y'all mean so much to me during every fucking thing, online and offline. I want to say I appreciate it so much. Y'all call me out when I'm on that bullshit, and I appreciate it. And we have the tough conversations, and I get the fucking pushback. And I want to say I thank you. I love y'all for that. And I always say out here, I done dragged y'all into some more shit. And y'all always say what y'all say. I want to say thank you. Here we go again. But long as y'all know that I'm wearing this shit on my back and none of y'all had anything to do with this, not nan member of the crew, not nan one of y'all. Y'all ain't do shit. Nobody should pull y'all into it. Y'all ain't say shit. Y'all opinions are y'all own. Some of y'all still fuck with Rico. But just know wholeheartedly, 100%, I really do appreciate y'all. I really do. And that's where I want to lead this. I didn't even have the comments on, so I'm not reading the comments because I just want to let y'all flow and rock out. I want to be very focused on what I'm doing today. And that's where I want to leave it. I wanted to reflect and take accountability for my actions in this. And that's where I'm at. Now, tomorrow I'll be doing a morning drive-by because some of y'all got me fucked up. So I'll be doing a morning drive-by tomorrow. So, you know, I mean, just because this happened don't mean I still ain't King Roman the fuck news. So some of y'all got me fucked up. And I want to come tap. We got beef. So I'll be live tomorrow in the morning. But I wanted to put this message out here. I wanted to do it on its own. I didn't want to do it with no drags. I didn't want to do it with no callings or nothing like that. I wanted to become naturally off my heart how I feel. And again, I keep telling y'all, I'm evolving and progressing in the beef sector, and I'm trying to learn how to do it the right way. So you have these hiccups. You have these moments where it's like, but what you gonna do? Talk about it, and I gotta talk about it. I ain't finna hide or run from it. I'm in this shit. It's my shit. This is my shit. So now we're here, and I'm still gonna be right the fuck here. So thank y'all. Thank each one of y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me, still being here with me. Through it all, cause y'all y'all know, baby, this has been definitely an interesting moment in time. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else I want to say? No. Let me see. Let me thank y'all too. Thank y'all so much for supporting me too. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for helping me meet my goals. Brown Sugar, thank you so much. King Roman, you good with me. Sag, let's go. This is how you do it and move on and forward. Thank you, babe. Thank you, bro. Rose, I still support you. Thank you so much. Living. Day one, I'm not going anywhere. Thank you so much. Introspection and retrospective, Dr. Nikki. That's all I can do is stand in my shit and realize, like, yeah, Roman, you can beef. You've battled and danced with the best of them down here. And they've said some of the worst shit to you. So what makes it that it's Rico that you got to put on a show? What the fuck is that? Dance with that nigga. I can dance with Rico. I can dance with many niggas. So where am I going with this? So this is a moment for me to realize that moving forward, these aren't the stunts that I need to do. This ain't my lane. If it's going to make me feel like this ain't my fucking lane. My lane over here. You know, I need to do this right here. So I want to say this. I want to say that. I absolutely, and thank you. Accountability looks good on you. I'm still going to support you. Thank you, precious Pisces. Divine 9, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Much respect for you. You are human. Anyone who left because of one action they didn't like, let them go. Thank you, Bushi Auntie. Thank you so much. What happened to the dog? The dog is still at the shelter, by the way. And the dog is not going to actually be released to anyone during this period of time. So it's going to be taken care of by the shelter. And Rico, if you haven't talked to the shelter yet or reached out to them, you should call and talk to them. And if they told you they're going to euthanize the dog in a couple of days, you should get you an attorney. Or the attorney you have should be reaching out to them. You literally have a pending case. And don't ever forget. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate everybody for coming through. I'll see y'all in the morning on a drive-by. Let's go.
Man, fuck these niggas. I'ma say everything. Fuck these niggas. I flip a gun and gun. Fuck these niggas. Take the knife off it, girl. Cut these niggas. Yeah, and fuck these bitches. I care about everything. Fuck these bitches. I don't care. I saw what these bitches. And I put young moolah in me above these bitches. If it ain't broke, don't break it. And if he ain't shook, I'm gonna shake him. Hope I don't look weak. Cause when no wolf cry, wolf, you still see that wolf teeth, motherfucker. You futuristic handgun. If you act foul, you get 2 shots and 1. I'm at your face like land come. You niggas softer than Roseanne, son. Hey, you cannot reach me on my Samsung. I'm busy fucking the world and giving the universe my damn tongue. Crazy motherfucker, I am one. The crazy thing is, I began one. How white brick, I'm straight like it's John Ways. Got 10 bathrooms, I could shit all day, nigga. And we don't want no problems. Okay, give us the fuck around and shoot the nigga brains on the street. I bring it to my bed from the and we be steady vibing. Oh, came inside, baby. Falling is my hobby.
What the fuck is up? It's Gucci man, the G. It's Titty, when no pity, but bitch, got city, the city, but so I see so no Nike, but just Gucci, Louis, Prada, excuse me, Gucci, make you shit, no man. Why that what keep buying? He's still around like cocking helmets, bandanas on cotton channels. No, we do not talk to strangers, just cut off these niggas fighting. Gucci's something dangerous, cocaine, codeine, and major love. This AK-47, I hit your airwell from the ankle up. Let's say starting me alone, get on, there's a Pringles can. But there's an eagle on me. You think I'm an Eagles fan? Tony Rush a sniper rifle. Making never believe it. Fuck that nigga, kill that nigga, bring him back, kill him.
Yeah, the money is the motive. Fuck with the money, it get out of as coyote. Okay, I'm reloaded. Better pull it if you told it. I buy a pound, break it down, and put it in a stove. Swagger so bright, I don't even need light. I'm with a model, bro, and she don't even need rice. But would you believe it? She died, and she asked me for a picture, so I gave her 3 strikes. Yeah, I'm the man around this motherfucker. I'm so hot you probably catch a tan around this motherfucker. I ain't playing around this motherfucker. Yeah, I'm the best to ever do it, bitch. And you the best at never doing shit. If you the shit, then I'm super rich. Try me and I have you people reading you legit. I swear you can't fuck for me, but I can fuck your girl and make fun of for me, then slap for me, then kill for me, then steal for me, and of course it'll be your past. And I'll murder that bitch and send her body back to your ass. And we don't want no problems. Okay, you're a girl, what's a gun to a goblin? Yeah, it came on the beat. Fuck around and leave a nigga brains on the street. I pop that for that. I bring it to my bedroom and pop that for that. And we be setting my bed. Oh, keep it side, baby, falling is my hobby. Man, suck my clip, swallow my bullets, and don't you spit. I am the hip-hop socialist. Life is a gamble when I'm all about my poker chips. Do you want a dose of this? I will make the most of this. F is for ferocious. Murder your associates. The topic is so appropriate. This is just where I belong. Keep a hard dick for your girlfriend or wobble on. And we don't want no problems. Okay, you're a girl, succumb to a goblin. Yeah, it came on the beat. I fuck around and leave a nigga brains on the street. I pop that for that. I bring it to my bedroom and pop that for that. And we be setting my bed. Oh, keep it side, baby, falling in my bed. And we don't want no problems. Okay, you're a girl with no problems. Yeah, it came on the beat. Fuck around and leave a nigga brains on the street. I pop that for that. I bring it to my bedroom and pop that for that. And we be setting my bed. Oh, keep it side, baby.